And welcome back, guys. Welcome back to one and all sexy, ever so much sexy war game series that proven that games and RTS games specifically can still be amazing. And we're playing Wargame European Escalation, as at the moment that's the only game I have. So anywho, last time we have captured most of the enemy entire reinforcements routes. So at the moment we are holding November, Mike, and finally we are holding Foxtrot. Foxtrot 2 is giving us 2 points. Mike doesn't say anything. It's probably giving us nothing. But that doesn't matter at this point. Now we are holding everything. The enemy only has one way of actually getting their forces. It's from Delta and this little fork part, this little town of Gatterstadt. So there you go, amazing stuff right there, amazing stuff. So now it's finally time to move to one of these towns, these main towns, these perimeters like Flugplaz, which is being bombed as we speak. Well, was bombed, it would seem, as all the damage that we did in previous video is gone. So there are no more destroyed houses and all that. At least that's how it seems. Maybe there are. Yes, there are, definitely. But are this from the thing that we were firing in the last volley or something? Let's see this house. I believe that we have destroyed few houses here, if anything, right? We did, or we did not? I'm not noticing. So maybe I was right. Maybe I was right, as I'm not noticing any damage in any of these cities, and I believe that we had some battles. Like, we were bombing the living crap out of these locations. So it seems that everything is back, all destruction is gone, which is one of the bad things that I do not like about specifically this game. I don't know if they fix that in later games, but as it stands now, that doesn't help. Now, of course, if we did destroy the last time in Kilo, bunch of infantry units there, they are dead, but still, I don't know if they gain still a bonus on the destroyed structures. Like, for instance, you play World in Conflict, when you destroy structures in that, it's GG, right? You cannot get any defense bonus for your units, infantry specifically. In this one, I don't know. Yes, definitely back. We did have destroyed some houses in these locations. They are back, so there you go. Doesn't matter, at least we have artillery guns that will gonna be open. These are the 109s, as you can see. Critical, no more ammo. Didn't they have like 60 or something ammo? Am I mistaken? Though we have 3 guys, I'm guessing in full they are like 60 or some shit like that. So we need the beautiful Chinooks to resupply. That thankfully we have a lot of Chinooks, and we can actually call more stuff, more Chinooks, and of course more of our regular Jupiter stations, if you will. So yeah, anywho, at least we are holding Allstedt and holding most of the enemy, again all the enemy reinforcements except the Delta, and now we're gonna be moving most of my old forces towards this beautiful little city, little town, and then going to the Kilo and start capturing that. So first and foremost, there are some enemy troops in these locations. We do not know. Honestly, they are not opening fire at the moment. They did not open fire. They did kill one of my command vehicles on this location. So they are here or here. It would be nice if there was, let me see, like ability to shoot these positions. Let's try. Fire position on those positions, and we can burn down the entire thing. Yeah, let's turn off that. Let's see, utilizing the 70mm guns. That's what I want. I don't want you to use the miniguns. We want to make all these things, all these woods on fire. That's what I want to actually do. And the question is, will they do that? That's the thing. Let's see. Will they do that, or just gonna utilize? Okay, so that's only the minigun thing. Is that really it? Let me try again. Fire position upon this position. Okay, there you go. 70mm gun. I just want to burn the living crap out of anything, because we have seen how much of a risk it is to do anything in terms of infantry attacks and all that. So yeah, there you go. If we can at least make make this all burn, we might kill all the infantry inside. And there you go, a little bit of fire, thank you very much. Excellent. Excellent. Fire position on these locations. Specifically on these locations. Again, might have enemy infantry near, like on the line here inside, well, near that is on the line of the woods, that is, line woods, wood line. So there you go. Okay, that's it. Critical. Non-existent. We have these 70mm guns. Thank you very much. These 72Gs. These guys are getting closer and closer, even with the amount of stuff we actually do have around those positions. So all this on fire, this location, nothing. That's okay. What I'm gonna do there is utilize this modder, because again, if the enemy does have a bunch of bazookas, we will know about it. We will know about it. So I'm gonna position now Cobras over this location. They did not open fire on Cobras when we were on this, over this part of the wood, and now that it is on fire, we could maybe go do a nice side shot upon these locations, specifically if the modder himself notices anything. Now modder has the auto cannon, 20mm of course, like a beast he truly is. And soon we'll know if the enemy actually has any kind of infantry inside here. If they do not have anything, that's great. If they do have something, we'll know. They're not opening fire. Maybe they have no more bazooka rockets and stuff like that, like RPG-7s or whatever. Or maybe they were, after all, in this location specifically. We'll know soon enough. As honestly, none of our vehicles went down the road. Again, something what killed these guys. Something, I don't know what, but something killed them. I did try to see the footage, and it came from these locations somewhere. So, hell's mother humping bells, something happened. And I'm not seeing anything. So that's okay. Let's move fast towards these locations and start moving everything. Let's say that they are all dead, so I don't have to really worry anymore. I'm gonna get all my Leopards to this location. Fast movement, thank you very much. Get my chieftains, also fast movement. I have positioned my Panzergrenadiers to hold this in case the enemy does something very smart. And there they go. So there are guys inside the actual buildings. Okay, so that's what happened. They have guys inside the actual buildings. That's a bad thing. So probability of them having something right here, we're gonna find out soon enough. We have Leopards on the way. Again, they're gonna probably use the miniguns. If they use the miniguns, I'm killing something. No, they are not actually. They're using the 70mm guns, which is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. We can of course utilize also our friends here to open fire on these buildings specifically. That is our Leopards A4. And if their enemies are there, they are pretty much dead now. Just saying. They are pretty much dead now. At least I'm hoping. If nothing, at least that fire might do some kind of a damage upon the enemy. Nope, nothing as of yet. I'm not noticing anything. Wait. Take your time. We need our beautiful, some kind of a view. We need soldiers. We need not the paratroopers. Not the paratroopers. Paratroopers can stay there at the moment. Well, at least these guys can. I'm gonna put them inside this part. These paratroopers at least. To hold off any kind of enemy incursion if possible. If they just roll inside the town. Specifically. Flugplaz Gepard, that is. Gonna go over here. Thank you very much. Our massive guns will start opening fire again on Kilo. I want to destroy anything that is around Kilo or near Kilo. Again, as you can see, 42 of 90. So definitely we did not feed them completely, but that should be enough. Let's try again fire on these locations specifically. I want to destroy any kind of a... I can't believe that we missed them. And mind you, we moved everything towards... the beautiful Foxtrot, and still we did not even notice there was any kind of enemy. And I was thinking enemies definitely in these locations. There is nothing in these locations. The trees are dead, the birds are dead, the squirrels are dead, but we have not noticed anything. So what I'm bringing in is of course a recon, that is the Scorpion. here. Thank you very much. I'm gonna utilize more of my scorpions because scorpions kick ass like in chew bubble gum also. I like them. We can utilize more gazelles. 2 gazelles right here. We're gonna control this area completely with gazelles, with addition of gazelles and all that. Of course, if they go over the enemy stuff, the enemy will shoot them down with the AKs. And we don't know exactly what the enemy is. I'm guessing a motorized shooting squad, and that's about it. And they have proven very, very evil against my own stuff. So this is our most beneficial and most useful thing called the Scorpion. There they go. Thank you very much. Destroyed that, did ya? Both of them. Wow, I told you guys. I told you these guys, these sons of bitches, just ate us completely. So there you go. This is where they are. In this location, if I was not mistaken. And I usually am. Funny thing, you really can't notice them inside. There they go. Wow, wow, wow. There they go. Are they completely dead? No. We have to lure them. Like, that's a complete thing. Like, you have to lure them. And, of course, one of my leopards completely destroyed. But again, these guys are monstrosities. Motherfuckers. Like, these guys. Evil. Wow. The fire is going, like, in all the wrong places. The fire is going into all the wrong places. That's bad. That's really, really bad for us. Okay, so now that we have lost most of our stuff, that is in terms of our scouting vehicles, oh my god, I can't believe I lost those guys to such a stupidity. I mean, it's such stupidity. I did not expect that they would do all that. Like, unbelievable. I mean, we had our leopards right there watching over that, and nothing. Nothing. Like hell's bells. Thankfully, we at least have these guys here and there. We can position them, and that's okay. It's okay. We tried, we failed again, but we still did kill these bastards. These paratroopers have no need to be in the fire anymore. Get the fuck out of there until they will start panicking or maybe even dying. I was expecting them to immediately just die. They are, after all, in a freaking hot situation. But yeah, urban combat, very difficult. I love it. That's how it should be. I got screwed heavily by the enemy there. I lose more than I gain in these urban combats, and definitely proves that you need to bomb the living fuck out of the targets like we're doing now. Let me see. I'm gonna position you guys here. Cobras will go back here. This Chinook here that we have, that is completely empty. Wow, that FOB is completely also empty. Everything is empty. I'm leaving these FOBs as they are for now. Yeah, a little bit on this one, and that's it. Okay, and do remind you that I will be moving towards this Wolfsdorf or whatever as soon as possible. As soon as I'm definitely sure that we can do it. So these are just the regular links. The transport has no kind of attack power, and that's it. That links here does not have also, so I'm gonna position them and get a little bit overview. We have the Scorpions, which I'm not gonna move in, which I am gonna move in. Screw that. We need some kind of an insight after all. This Scorpion will stay where they all are. We have completely surrounded this bridgehead towards the enemy, possible enemy contacts, you know, towards those. So there you go. Cobras, are you okay? 2876 A-OK. Let's get Cobras in a position. FOB T-62 right there. T-62, guys. 115mm gun. Not the greatest, but he is there, and that's pure Soviet love there. FOB really needed for us. FOB there, excellent. There you go. Links over here. Excellent. Now what we're going to be doing is slowly and surely be moving all of our stuff. All of our soldiers, specifically, that we have here. Move to this location and start opening fire if possible. Utilize this as a cover. But again, that those T-72s are constantly coming towards this location. That means that chieftains, leopards, Panzergrenadiers have to stay there. But these guys can regroup and enter these martyrs and then move out. On this location, with the Cobras themselves, we're gonna be okay. They can hold off anything. But that means that again I'll have to call in my recons, which are just Gazelle. No, I have wasted so many Gazelles by now That's sad, and it kills me a little bit. I mean, the attacking ones, like, they are supposed to be my mainstay in terms of scouting, but sadly we have wasted so much. That's not even worth mentioning now. But nonetheless, we tried, we failed, we'll learn. We will learn, definitely. No Mi-24s, that's for sure. No enemy, any kind of enemy cover. And even though we are fighting with 336 separate helicopter division or whatever, these guys are not doing crap. We're gonna get as close as possible to just notice any kind of enemy contact, possible enemy contacts. After all, they should have a better vision than most stuff, like a much better vision than most stuff. Do you guys have anything? Yes, they're actually completely full. So we're gonna fire. Position here. Thank you very here maybe? No. Not there. As you can see, the circle is smaller because we see the enemy. We see the sons of bitches, right? Like, if I could get a nice circle towards this, like that. Perfect. Perfect. I want a complete rundown upon the Wolfenstedt. Like, that thing has to go away completely. Okay, these guys are gonna go now. The Martyrs, 2 Martyrs with the Panzergrenadiers are moving to the right. We're gonna go alongside the coastline. Jupiters can stay here and resupply, right? Gazelle here, the regular Gazelle, change altitude, please. And he is actually the one with possibility of actually firing at someone, right? These Gazelles are amazing. They're not the HH7. I mean, they have their own name, but I can't remember. But I'm gonna call them AH7s, and there you go. Amazing. So that FOB must be ours. Like, that constantly gives us, after all, our food and resources. And these guys without resources, our Chinooks are completely out of it. They can't do anything anymore. So that's a bad thing. I'm gonna move my Gepard over to this location just for in case to hold off any kind of possibility of enemy incursion with air. At the moment, of course, we're not seeing that possibility, but still, I'm hoping for some kind of a massive damage here. Now, the good thing is we could go with Scorpion around these locations, right? Get all of our tanks across immediately. Hold the center until we are ready to do something smart, right? And that's good. That's gonna be good. So we have our commandos in this links. That's great. I'm gonna move them to the right, specifically here. We're gonna find out if the enemy actually has the ability to do something in terms of AA. If nothing, I'm just gonna position them a little bit here, drop them right here, that beautiful little spot. Drop them there, thank you very much, if possible. Yeah, slowly but surely we are dropping them. Our Chieftain Leopards and Chieftain MK2s are again all moving across. We're gonna secure that center completely. Do not allow that T-62 to open fire. We do not know what kind of enemy incursion might happen. Drop them. Oh, we can't there. Okay, move a little bit. Move a little bit. It seems that this is a specific spot that we can't position, unload, that is our guys. So let's unload them here. Thank you. T-62 not carrying, or probably doesn't have a sight. It means they do not have a scouting vehicle as of yet. They do not have any eyes on us. Always a good thing. Always a good thing. So Gazelle, what the hell are you doing? Having a nice day. Excellent. Excellent. Now I'm not daring to get close, overly too close. I am gonna unload my Panzergrenadiers at some point. Oh yes, I changed the key for the unloading. It's on C, much closer to my finger than the U key, which is totally annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Martyrs a little bit close, while of course do remember that with our Chieftains we can hold off any kind of enemy incursion of tanks, thankfully, but that doesn't mean that they don't have anything in these locations, right? Especially this nice amount of forest. So we should be a little bit more careful about that. There you go. There you go. Enemy sighting. I don't know what exactly that is. Fall back. Thank you. T-62. Excellent. We saw them for a little bit. We can still fire at them, which is always a good deal. Leopard A4s, 105mm guns. The best version of Leopards we can have at this moment. we're getting hit. Not really. They are missing a tad bit. They are missing a tad bit. Martyrs A-OK. Panzer Grenadiers enter the silos and all that under that little housings there. Thank you very much. T-62 totally demolished. They're excellent. 10 paratroopers just getting inside this bushy area. This little bit of a cover. Hedge farmland. Medium cover. We're gonna have a nice cover. And we're gonna wait it out. We're gonna just secure this location if the enemy tries to do something from these locations specifically. Okay, that's done. He's getting repairs. I forget that he's getting repairs from this, so we cannot allow him to have fun like that. That cannot happen. Chieftains to the left, MK5s, chieftains to the right. We're gonna hold this well, and hold it well we shall. T-72Gs yet again moving on. There are only two Kampfpanzer T-72, the East German bastards. Okay, as soon as they have the KZ bullcrap, it's the East German bastards, and that's it. Excellent job, guys. Excellent job. The FOB is not secured, but they don't have any kind of command vehicle in Wolfenstadt, which is good. Drop you guys here. Thank you very much. I'm gonna spread my Panzer Grenadiers, even though I pretend like the Panzer Grenadiers are like so sensitive to enemy fire, and we have seen that the actual thing is it's not their fault. It's just if they do get ambushed by the enemy, they are gonna get fucked. At the moment, no contact as is. We should bring some SAS, if anything, just for a covering support and just to have fun a little bit, right? Just have a little bit of not Jagers and only green jackets. We're not really utilized much. They do have law and the assault rifle, but why not go with full SAS with links attached to them? And of course, they want immediately to send the best guys, which I'm not gonna do. Gonna send again two SAS as of this moment, and well, up to this moment did not have much luck. Two squad completely demolished in immediate open fire by the enemy East German army. That is the East German soldiers. They totally demolished them. We have seen how awful that can be, and we're gonna be a little bit more careful. We have this links. we have a lot of transports all around not being used, which is totally fine by me. I do not have a problem with that. Now with the Gazelle on this side, we should be able to notice anything coming from Juliet. So that means the Scorpions could be useful just for attaching them to paratroopers, you know, just give them a little bit of love, you know, just as a support. If anything, just a support. Flak Panzer Gepards and these paratroopers, well, these paratroopers can get into the links, and then we'll transport them. As we are utilizing more links than we are utilizing the mortars or something like that, fine by me. I do not really have a problem with that. Okay, let's get these guys out. Thank you very much. And split my SAS squads as per usual, as I like to utilize that. Like, again, just to not kill. I mean, okay if one dies, but we don't want all of them to die immediately just from one shot from some unknown source. So our SAS squads with the M16s and blowpipes, which are the AA weapon. But I was hoping that my special forces squads do have a better ability to notice the enemy inside the buildings, inside town specifically. They do not. At least not that I have noticed. Now, problem here is that the enemy does try to move from this location. We will not notice them, and we only have enough. We only have all these Panzer Grenadiers here, and that's it as a support. But at the moment, I'm gonna move then Cobras just to stand around these locations, completely blow anything up if need be. At the moment, we are not noticing any kind of enemy activity. Fine by me, of course. That means I can move my Leopards to this location. Hold this kind of an entrance towards the FOB. There has to have something else around those locations that I'm not noticing as of yet. These Scorpion can move a little bit closer, maybe lure the enemy fire. If they lure the enemy fire, our Panzer Grenadiers, our SAS will be able to immediately open fire upon the enemy, and that way we don't lose him. We'll just lure the enemy fire. That's the entire point. Like, he is pretty fast, well, almost, I mean, fast enough to avoid most of the enemy damage if need be. And of course, if the enemy does have some kind of soldiers inside, we'll blow them up to pieces with whatever we have. This is a problematic part. That's the problematic part. We don't know what enemy is hiding everywhere, right? There they go. Something very red. Mortar shoots and moving down the street, as you can see here. Oh, now backing up Okay, there are definitely a lot of enemy units. Let's get Cobras over this location. They'll be able to shoot it down with their 7.62mm guns, and those are like mini guns for fudge's sake, if anything. I'm noticing something, and of course, there you go. Enemy motorized shoots and 2 squads of them, mind you. Complete destruction, routing, stunned. Always a nice thing to see. Thank you, Cobras. Mwah. I love you. We cleared that. Kilo is ours. And second, destroy the Soviet HQ at Allstedt. Didn't we not destroy that? Complete. Destroy the Soviet HQ at Allstedt. We did all the secondary motherfucking stuff before we even got the secondary motherfucking stuff. Amazing. Amazing. So there you go. No contacts as of yet anymore. We destroyed those 2 groups of infantrymen. Fine by me. Scorpion, move into the center. I do not care. SAS, move into the center. We're gonna secure this position for now before our command vehicle arrives. Okay, martyrs, no need to stay where you are. Get over this location. Scorpion is not announcing anything. Scorpion doesn't care because he knows everything is dead, which is always a good thing. The FOB is ours. More resources for us. Possible enemy encounters. Well, I am expecting. Juliet has to have some kind of a defense. Golf definitely. And the T-72s are coming from hotel, down the hotel to Lima. Right? Let's see. Yes. From hotel to Lima. So that's the problem. Also, this is an uphill terrain towards us. So if they will have much of a greater range towards us, sight and of course advantage as them being uphill after all. Possible enemy also encounters here. We do not know. We need to get a little bit closer. How close we will be getting, I have no clue, to be honest. Chieftains, stay in this location. Okay. These guys, we're gonna make a line for now. We're gonna make a line. Panzergrenadiers, I want you in this house. SAS, stay where you are. SAS again useless only against, I mean they're useful only against air targets, not useful against anything else. Scorpion not reporting anything inside these woods at the moment at least. If there is anything also we might not even notice the bastards. So paratroopers, I'm gonna move into this heavily fortified facility or whatever that thing is. Okay, fall back. Enemy contacts. Enemy contacts. Fall back. There goes another Leopard. Leopards really have no luck in this. Enemy contacts right there. We're gonna bomb the living crap out of that position. I do remember blowing the crap out of those positions for some reason. And we lost one of our Leopards. That's fine by me. I'll live with that. Okay, can you guys see? I don't know how to turn the fucking thing. Right? There is no turning your units around. That's annoying. That's annoying to me. Fall back, Scorpion. Fall back. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Leopards to this location immediately. Chieftains, support, support. Panzergrenadiers, enemy T-somethings. Probably T-55s per usual. Could be many other things we do not know at the moment. Scorpion still alive. Thank you very much. Hiding behind the building. Again, I do love that we can hide behind the building and the enemy will not be able to do anything against us. Cobras, get down, get some loving. Thank you very much. Paratroopers, stay where you are. Chieftains, stay where you are. We're gonna bomb the living crap out of the enemy. Again, contacts, enemy contacts falling back to that, well, whatever they are, falling back. Those are T-55s for sure. Those are T-55s. There you go. Yep. T-55s AM, East German bastards. Fine by me. We're gonna get our supply going. Excellent. Get this Scorpion to this location specifically. We do have a lot of stuff covered. These Panzergrenadiers can go back somewhere closer, you know, to where we can shoot at the enemy as soon as they get close. This Gazelle can go over this location and give us an insight. Links with full of the paratroopers, I believe. we can do something else with those. We can position them maybe inside here and control. BMP SP2s with Malyutkas. I believe Malyutkas. Yeah, Malyutka P. Those are Malyutka P and motorized shoots, and they definitely have the FOB around Winkle Golf, that is. Could be they have the FOB and they're getting repaired as we speak. Not a good thing. Not a good thing, but nothing that I should worry about. How many command vehicles we have? We lost only one, I believe, since the beginning of the combat. So there you go. Let's get the Scorpion closer. Yeah, maybe a little bit closer here. We need to bomb the living crap out of those locations, though. I should remember to control one key, if that is even possible in this game. Yes, it is. So we can fire position upon these locations. Completely eradicate the entire facility. Like, completely eradicate the entire facility. Thank you very much. Cobras will go over this location. We will be opening fire, and that's gonna be amazing. Gazelle over here, thank you very much. And of course, there you go. Opening fire upon the enemy position. Possible enemy position here, here, and here, and here. Everywhere. They can be anywhere. El Cobras immediately falling back. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Fall back. Holy shit. SHILKAs. SHILKAs. Enemy also here. Good to know. Good to freaking know. Leopards thankfully did not lose any of the Cobras. These guys are veterans. We do not allow these bastards to lose, to get killed, that is. So we will not allow it to happen. Okay, Lynx, we have the paratroopers inside, so we're gonna utilize paratroopers in position and with the Scorpion just to, just to hold off any kind of possible enemy incursion. This thing totally demolished by our forces. Okay, we have the Pt.8, which is what? It's scouting vehicle, right? Okay, what are you exactly in terms of armor? We have the 76.2mm gun, D56T, barely no armor. It's an APC, armored recon, just armored recon APC kind of stuff. That's okay. I'm so thankful I did not lose all that. All those Cobras. Like, those Cobras would be totally dead. NVA Armored Brigade has surrendered. NVA Armored Brigade has surrendered. NVA Armored Brigade. They're the new news. NVA Armored Brigade has surrendered. Unless that's something connected with this specific map, and nobody surrendered that I know of. So there you go. We're gonna be looking at our friendly neighborhood paratroopers, the Red Berets, as you can see, M16s. No, these are not the M16. These are the L1A1s. And of course the law launchers, the M72 66mm heat. So now that we have completely eradicated those positions, hopefully there are no more enemy contact in that specific part. Now of course we get a little bit closer here, but the enemy SHILKAs are in these locations. We have to worry about that specifically now. That's okay. We took one part. We can easily take the second city. Not a problem. We got also the secondary objective for destroying their main HQ, so that's amazing. For now we are leading in terms of numbers, in terms of points. We have 37 more bullets, so to speak, to destroy any kind of enemy part here if we really wanted to, but we don't have to. We don't have to. We can try and blow the living crap out of these locations, or get a little bit closer, and that way again utilize, because again we're getting closer, our probability is just that our accuracy will be much greater than being so far away, which the game actually did say. But with the sight radius towards those motor Schützen squad, the BMP-1, it's gonna be good if we hit the targets specifically, if we hit those targets. So again, motorized MPIKs, RPG-7s, what else do you want to know? Amazing stuff. And this thing is burning. Now, fire as an effect against the vehicles is just demoralizing, and that's it. If infantry is inside, I believe they die, though we have not noticed that our paratroopers died so many times that when we actually utilized them. So, hell's bells. So, also, so this is the thing. We have the Scorpion here as a scouting thing. We have the Gazelle here as a scouting thing, and we cannot allow ourselves to lose too many Gazelles anymore because, again, a scouting thing. We lost too many fighter Gazelles, so that could be a problem. We have the Scorpion here, and these guys are having issues a little bit. They're having issues. Okay, so it's time for us to move towards this perimeter right here. But that we'll be doing in the next video, guys. For now, we have taken this, we have gotten a lot of nice stuff, and oh my god, we actually did demolish completely the enemy in these locations. Well, at least did kill them on that motorized shooting squad, and that's about it. Critical on ammo, almost non-existent. That's okay. I am okay with that. We could, and I said could, try and see if there is a possibility of enemy contacts and not them being seen because there are no roofs over their heads, but we might even notice the soldiers. Motorized Schützen right there. Yes, like that. Excellent. Excellent. Stunned. Chieftains, deal with that bullcrap. Thank you very much. And XP for my MK5s. Very important. And there they go. The Mi-24D, the LSK. These are the true tank hunters. The classical, beautiful Mi-24s. They are the killers. So that means that Final Will might actually find enemy contacts in terms of air, not just ground firepower. So as we do not have anything against air except, well, no, we don't actually have anything. We don't even have the SAS. The only SAS, we have two groups here, but that alone ain't gonna do much. So we're gonna be moving our greatest thing, that are the Gappers, that we can. Not the A1 version, which is a much better version. We do not have yet the ability to utilize them, but that's okay. That's totally okay. I love this game. Like, it is everything a tactical RTS on massive scale is supposed to be. I'm not gonna do anything from Allstedt. Allstedt is as it is, so that's okay. So now that we know that, we destroyed those, what I worry about is that this all is gonna come back, right? So if we can have the ability to see enemy soldiers there, it would be beneficial. And that's what I want to just see, right? I just want to see that. Though this might mean that I will lose the Gazelle because of that. Yep, 16. And yes, we definitely destroying the buildings themselves. We can definitely notice the enemy infantry. And of course, that's our current motorized Schützen. Inside this building, it would seem. No, they are right there. Right there. I can't really see them, but they are there. All in all, complete demolition of those is going to be a devastation. It is going to be amazing. It gives us a way of moving our troops when we reload next time and holding the area. I understand why they did that, but still, funny thing, we did not destroy them with the artillery. These guys are not reporting they're having much problems. Chieftains, possibility of destroying these guys completely? No, yes, yes, no. They have only two guys, but I'm still worrying of actually moving. Mortars, let's get mortars to the side. They have the autocannons. That could give us an advantage of sorts in destroying these bastards. Gazelle, let's move you over this position. Thank you very much. Paratroopers moving in slowly but surely. I'm gonna clean these bastards up, and that's gonna be it for this video. We have secured most of the things. There are the Flak Panzer Gepards. They are everywhere now. Oh yes, yes, that's what I like to see. The Gepards went into the action, and now they are saying, you know what, I don't like you guys. Of course, who else is gonna do all this? The job is for the beautiful 35mm Gepards, completely devastating the enemy infantry. You don't need paratroopers, you don't need SAS, you need Gepards to do the job that nobody else wants to do. but it would seem that even they are not having any luck with completely annihilating the enemy. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. Cobra. Okay. Excellent. Let's save, and I wish you the very best next time. We continue on to the new victories and all that stuff. I wish you the very best.